Hello, everybody, and welcome to our finale of Hilda in Sagas. Let's find out together whether the kiddos get to make it. I don't know what's going to happen. All the stuff is in the air. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's do intros. Let's start with Hafu. How are you?
I am doing quite well. Hi, I'm Alphaban. I am a voice actor for hire. You can find me currently on Twitter or other spaces. But as far as that goes, my name is Hafupan. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Thank you for being here, Hafu. How about you, Hope? Where can people find you?
Hello, I'm Hope Lavelle. You can follow me on the socials at the Hope Lavelle. I play like D&D and stuff. It's really fun. That's me.
Like D&D and stuff. I love it. And Javante.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binding findies, and hellions of all walks of life. I'm Javante. I also play D&D and stuff. I play a lot of TTRPGs, and you can normally find me on my Twitter at Javante, J-H-E-V, as in Victor, A-U-N-T-E. Super excited to play this today.
Me too. Last but certainly not least, Andre.
Hey everybody, I'm Andre. My pronouns are he, they, and you can find me online at Andre Rivera Art, as well as andrerivera.art, which is my official website, where you can see my illustration portfolio, the games I've designed, some actual plays I've been in, and a few podcasts as well. If you're interested in commissioning me or booking me for a show of any kind, feel free to send me an email, as well as I will likely be starting streaming solo soon. So if you want to follow me on my Twitch, that's twitch.tv/AndreRiveraArt as well.
Do that. Andre's stuff is gorgeous. But before you do, let's hop into tonight's finale of Hilda in Sagas. Please enjoy our intro one last time. It is dark in the park of the forest. The wolf that stands before you is as large as a horse, its eyes glowing bright green through the gloom, its teeth white as it snarls with a grin. This is the newly elected Mayor Garm, the man you've been suspicious of since the four of you met. Behind you, you can see both Rat the Squirrel and Gullin the Glowing Boar taking on the witch that betrayed you in the library. Their battle takes them far away from yours as the wolf slowly stalks towards you, teeth glinting in the moonlight that streams between the branches. On this cold and terrifying night, the first thing that we will do this episode is roll for reaction to see who goes first. Everybody please give me that reaction roll.
I am hesitant, so I have to take a D12.
That's right. I keep forgetting.
I got a 7.
I got it.
Ooh,
I got a 1!
hell yeah.
Yeah!
Oh,
Trent with a
I got a
1
1 as well.
Oh, Trent and Vera. Oh, this is might actually go quite well. And what did you get, Hope?
7.
Andre and Hope, you both got 7? Or did I remember it correctly?
Yes.
Perfect.
Roll again.
No, you'll just go together and you'll get to decide
Oh.
who goes first each round.
Sure.
All right. Your character's name is not Andre. Oh, I'm already flustered.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, first up is Trent and Vera. Which of you would like to go first as the wolf stalks ever closer, bearing down on the 4 of you?
Do you want me to go first? Give you time to think?
Yeah, it will give me a chance to cast my spells, getting ready.
Okay. I'm gonna present an idea, and I'll let you decide if that can work, or if not, I'm just gonna throw rocks at him. Could I open up part of the ground, under his paws, to trap him in that one spot?
Oh, yeah. So you're just going to... This wouldn't really be an attack roll. This is a check using your powers to trap him. All right, go ahead and make that check.
It's a D8 now because I've ranked.
Yeah. Level ups are fun.
Yeah. Oh lord, that fell off my table. Where'd you go? That's 4.
Yep, that is a success. With a 4, the giant wolf's paw drops down and catches inside a deep crevice, catching almost all the way up to his shoulder. Ah, you think that will slow me down, child?
I was kind of hoping it would. Vera, help!
Vera, you're up.
Okay, well, I do have the spell Infect. Could I possibly use Infect on... It's great. Would it work? Would Infect work?
Infect?
Whoop. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you totally can.
Let's
So
go
you
for
run
it.
up-
I'm hyped.
You run up to the wolf and stare it down right in his green eyes. You're nearly tall enough to look this thing in the eyes. Yeah, at its lowered position from being stuck in this crevice. What does it look like as Vera reaches out to use her newly learned Infect ability?
I would say that Vera often, when casting spells, her eyes, just like when she was using teleportation, like tapping into the power of the teleportation crystal, her eyes tend to glow with a spark of the spell. So her eyes will start to highlight a glowing green, a very intense glowing green, as she aims for the monster.
Brighter
getting
than
ready
the
to
green
cast.
of the wolf itself. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Let's get it. I rolled an 8. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
that is not enough. The wolf, as you reach out and try and swipe with this green energy towards the wolf, as your hand comes in contact with its matted, dirty fur, there's an explosion of green as both of your energies collide mid-air, and your hand is repelled by some shield around it. That is your turn, unless you'd like to run away.
Kind of get really upset, in her teenage angst, wanting to sit down and just wait for it to happen. Ready to protect Trent, just to make sure it doesn't attack towards Trent at all.
All right. It is the wolf's turn. And just to get a sense of how far everyone is away from the wolf, right now the wolf is taking up an entire zone. This thing's very big, like as large as the largest horse you've ever seen, slightly taller than that. And it takes up an entire 15-foot zone mechanically on its own. The melee attacks that you can do with it can be from adjacent zones because this thing is so big. Are all of you in adjacent zones within this thing's reach, or are you slightly further away?
I am like
Amber. Yeah, it's
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because Amber missed the hole, and so she's like right kind of in that area.
Okay, so Amber's right up against it. Lionel?
Lionel is like right in front of the wolf, like directly in front of the wolf.
And Vera very much right there after attacking. And
Yeah, since I
standing her
ran up,
ground.
I would be like a little bit like maybe a tad back further than Amber.
Okay. And Trent?
I'm also probably a few steps back further from Vera because of the whole opening up the whole bit.
Okay, so are you all like packed closely together, or are you more spread out?
I think we're kind of spread out a little bit, like a half circle, maybe, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were all coming in from kind of different angles.
Yeah, I could turn my head and like peer over to Amber if I like just turn my head. Not like really close to face Amber though.
Perfect. I'm imagining Vera and Trent on one side of this thing's head, Lionel and Amber on the other. Everybody pretty much staring this thing down. And it is the wolf's turn. The wolf did not like being sunk into the ground, nor does it want spirits here in Trollberg any longer.
Oh no, leave me alone.
As that was Mayor Garm's goal, was to get rid of the spirits in this city. And as you hear that voice echoing in your head from his speech earlier this night, the wolf's maw opens as it lunges towards you, Trent, foot still stuck in the ground, but you're well within its reach. Go ahead and give me an avoid check,
Oh.
please.
Is there any way I can assist with this as a sidekick?
I was about to say if I can
Absolutely.
assist with a
Anyone
force
can
field.
assist with help. Right now, to assist, it would be a help action. Normally, it would cost 2 effort, but maybe not for a sidekick.
Okay, then add an additional die as Amber will attempt to like either distract or push, or that's how she's helping.
You said add 1 additional die?
It says here, as a sidekick, this individual may add 1 additional extra die when you help them.
Thought you ranked that up, though. Did you rank up your sidekick ability?
It's rank 3, yeah.
Okay. Trying to remember, because eventually you do get an additional die. Like, you get to add 2 dice.
Oh, I think, is that rank 4?
I'm looking it up real quick right now. Rank 3. This individual may add 1 additional extra die when you help them. So every time you help Trent, it only costs you 1 effort, and you give him 2 dice, not just 1.
Oh.
Alright, so I've just rolled my 3 dice. 2.
How does Amber help Trent avoid the wolf's bite?
I think Amber just instinctually trying to protect him, would push the maw of and like try to like push his like bite out of the way.
Ooh, as you grab the wolf's jaw and yank downwards, and his nose collides with the ground and right at Trent's feet. Trent completely unharmed. That is a success with a 2.
Yeah.
The wolf, however, does multiple things, as
no.
you know, a final boss is wont to do.
Oh boy.
Slowly, it shimmers in the darkness. You can see it begin to glow brighter and brighter, and suddenly there's another flash of green, and the wolf has vanished. And you hear a growl from behind you. As the wolf teleports behind you. However, that is the wolf's turn. Lionel and Amber, what do you do in response? And who's going first?
Ooh.
Lionel, you can go first if you'd like.
Okay. Can I use my survivalism proficiency to like try and track down the wolf?
I'm not sure what you're going for. It's very clear where the wolf is.
Oh, I thought you said okay. I thought you said he disappeared.
He did
nothing.
Disappeared and he misty stepped behind you.
Oh,
He
he's
did
just behind
nothing
us.
personnel kid and is behind us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Never mind. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and use a new ability of mine, which is I'm going to attack him with an improvised weapon. And going
What
to
do you
just
grab
like
out of your pack.
just grab, like, kind of reaches behind, just grabs like the first thing and pulls out like a ruler. And just bolts and is going to attack.
All right.
See.
Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
It's a 9. It's not going to do anything.
That's a failure, but you do get
That's a
one
fail.
effort back.
Yay!
As you run up to the wolf from his snarling, you take the ruler and you hear this against its nose, and it doesn't even blink. It just stares at you.
Bad dog.
Ow.
All right, Amber. Unless, Lionel, you want to move.
Nah. Nah, it's fine.
I love that we're not running when we should.
No self-preservation in these kids.
No.
Hilda game. Hilda game.
Yeah, I think Amber wants to attack, but I don't think she would just punch. Like, how does attacking work? Like, if I could pick up a rock or something and throw that?
Yeah, you can definitely do
that-
that. A rock wouldn't be considered a weapon for you.
Yeah.
So that would
Okay.
be a D12, but you can actually just pick up a rock off the ground and chuck it.
Okay, that is what I shall do. Nope, that's a 9.
You get one
here's
effort back.
Here's the thing, though.
Huh?
I am clumsy, so when I miss with a melee attack, I hit an object of the DM's choice within melee distance that isn't being held or worn.
Oh.
I mean, you're in a forest. I'm going to say you, as you're throwing this rock, you aim right for the wolf's eye, and it's literally about to hit it. But as the rock is flying through the air, Lionel winds up for another strike, and as his ruler is up in the air above him, the rock and the ruler just collide, and the ruler and rock both go flying in opposite directions.
Dang it.
Sorry.
That's fine. I probably have another one. Probably got another one back here in one of these pockets.
That's probably true. Trent and Vera, you are up.
Okay. You know what? I could go first this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my infect again. Let's give it a try. You know, I'm gonna also tune into the fact that Vera is competitive, so she has the ability, if she's success rolling an 8. If I get an 8 this round, it's a success, and it takes no effort at all. So, go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay. One time I'm actually hoping for an 8. That was an 8. Let's go!
You go.
Okay. How are you going to flavor this infect as you spin around and dive towards the wolf? Again, the green glow, but how does it show that you're using your ability? Like, this is supposed to be a miss, clearly. What happens to make it hit?
Vera would be giving it her full might to channel in her powers from just all within, squeezing her fists, closing her eyes, begging and hoping, because she knows how much she wants to be able to cast spells properly and hits well, and like magic is something that she just really is empowered to. She loves it so much. So she's like, please, 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 come on. And just like that, with
And-
all of her might, opens up her eyes, bright green in her eyes, glowing full power as best as she can, and aims at the wolf.
As you take a running leap towards the wolf's nose, it's close to the ground, taunting all of you. You take your fist, glowing with that same green light of your eyes, and just slug it right across the snout. And this time there is no explosion. Instead, the green light oozes into the wolf's veins, and you can see it work its way down its face into its neck and start to pulse. And each time it does, the wolf winces in pain. So what Infect does is it basically puts a toxin inside the monster's body. And as an action, each subsequent turns, you can focus on that toxin and do automatic damage.
Let's go. Mira's pumping her
Alright.
fist in the air, rooting for it.
All right. That is Vera. Trent, what are you doing?
I'm going to, seeing as how trying to trap him that way didn't work, I'm going to focus on the rock that that got thrown and try to like grab it from where it fell and fling it back at the wolf's head.
Okay. Using your power to direct it, I assume.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, hold on. That was not my D8. Oh, thank God. That's my D8. Okay. That's 3! Thank you, D8!
That is a 3. And with the utmost accuracy, this rock just flies right up one of the wolf's nostrils and that is 1 point of damage.
And I'm
Nice
just
shot, Trent.
I'm just gonna yell because I can't make a move, and this you don't have to consider this an action or anything. I'm just gonna yell at Garm, just you don't have to fight spirits, you know. Everyone here really likes me, I think, and I haven't done anything wrong.
Hunting spirits is what I was created to do.
And with that, it is its turn.
Come now, those who owe me favors in death, pay your dues.
And before I describe what happens in response to this, I need everybody to please make an avoid check.
Okay.
Is this melee or ranged?
This is ranged.
Okay. I get a D8 on it.
That's I rolled Barbo.
Nice.
That's a 6.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 4.
I also got a 4.
Trent is the only one not quite fast enough. Trent, you do get 1 point of effort back. Unless anybody would like to help.
I will help.
All right.
I have my force field.
As you can see hands, these these glowing bones surrounded by bright blue ectoplasm reach out of the ground. You see bright orange eyes of skeletons from ghosts as they emerge from the earth beneath your feet, grasping at your ankles. All of you manage to get out of the way of the first grasp that goes towards you. And Vera manages to pull Trent away from one that he did not see. And you all successfully avoid. However,
Careful, Trent.
Trent, you took a step backwards, and Vera, you pulled him right up against the wolf.
Oh no.
Who takes another bite at the earth spirit beneath his maw. Another avoid check, please.
Oh my god.
Freaking 6 again!
Oh my god. 3.
Nope.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's just attacking Trent, fortunately. But as its maw comes down, you can feel, you literally get picked up in its jaw, and it shakes you like a dog shaking a toy, and lets you go as you tumble back onto the ground at your friend's feet. You take 3 points of damage.
I'm Family Guy dead posing on the ground. I'm down to 2 health.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Trent, no!
Maybe starting to rethink your strategy of standing your ground. We'll see. Lionel and Amber, you're next.
Lionel is gonna look to Amber and be like, we should get out of here, right? Like, this is not feasible. This is like...
We're only children.
I think Lionel's just gonna scream, fall back immediately! And is going to use sure-footed to get the hell out of here.
You don't need to use sure-footed. You can just move for your first one, and move again. Move for your movement, and move again for your action, and get as far away from this thing as possible. Which direction are you going? There's deeper into the woods. There's out towards the city, and there is back towards the stage and the crowd.
Ooh. Maybe let's get back to the crowd. I don't think going deeper into the forest is a good idea.
Yeah. Good call.
All right, you begin making your way, running back towards the light and the noise. Amber.
Amber doesn't hesitate at that, but she does want to help Trent. So whatever the timing of it is, Amber's gonna try to help Trent up before she runs.
Okay. We will flavor that as a help for whatever Trent needs in his next turn.
Yeah, I like it.
But you can still get the 2 zones with Lionel.
Okay.
Speaking of, Trent and Vera, you're up.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Trent, or do you want me to go first?
You go first. I'm trying to think of what I want to do.
Okay. Vera will run up to the wolf and blocking over Trent, covering her arms from Trent being anywhere near attacked. And she will use the last of her effort that she has with one more effect on the wolf. Or infect.
Let's see.
That's infect.
To infect. By spending 1 effort, you can attack a creature in melee. This attack does not deal damage, but infects the target. You can only infect 1 creature at a time. On subsequent turns, you can use an action to automatically deal 1 damage to the infected creature. This can be done at any range. If you use your combat action to do anything but damage the infected, the creature is no longer infected.
But you already infected it, so just use an action.
Yeah.
To hurt it.
Yeah, you don't even have to spend any effort. And you can still help and combo as needed because that doesn't require actions on your turn. That's done on other people's turns. So you can just use your action every turn to force the poison deeper into the wolf's body.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I will give that a shot. I will do that to deepen the poison in the body.
As you can see another pulse, this one more violent, echo through the green glowing veins around the wolf's neck, almost like a collar now. It winces again in pain and takes 1 more point of damage. All right. It is the wolf's turn. The wolf
Wait.
is watching.
Wait, we didn't
people-
do Trent.
Oh, yes. Sorry, obviously. Trent. I'm not going to make
Yeah.
you skip your turn after taking more than half your health in one attack.
Owie. I'm going to. Jeez. So he saw Lionel run. He's seeing a lot of his friends run and really like Vera trying to still do some damage to get everyone else out. Oh. I have a question. With how close I am to the earth, would I know if there are those same tunnels under the ground that there were to go into the library?
I love it. This is going to be your action to make this
Okay.
check to figure this out. But
Okay.
I love where your mind is going with this.
I don't know if I can help with that, but I am giving the help action in some. It will for whatever you do during your turn. I'm not sure where I can help.
So you will get 3 dice on this, and then we'll flavor in Amber's help, depending on the result.
That first die was a 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So, as Trent, you are getting up, bleary-eyed. You can feel like the ringing still in your ears from the attack, and you see everyone running around, and you see Amber running towards you, like from a distance, like ran and then realized, what about Trent? Turns and comes running back towards you, and you watch Amber just poof, disappear into the ground, into a vitriol hole.
Awesome.
Trent is going to get an idea, and I'm just going to yell. Well, no, I'm gonna keep this idea in mind, and I'm not going to run. I'm going to back up a little bit more, so that he doesn't
Crawling on your back away from the giant wolf.
Yeah. But he has an idea now. It's a difficult thing for Trent to gain, but he has an idea.
All right. It is the wolf's turn. It looking at Trent and it sees its prey and sees Trent as this helpless little rabbit, unable to get anywhere right now. And it's going to look instead towards Lionel and Amber. Amber having just disappeared into the ground.
You failed me once. Try again.
And I need both Lionel and Amber to make avoid checks.
Ooh. Hang on.
It's a 4?
Oh no! Wait. Okay. Yes. Okay. I rolled an 8, but I am lucky. I'm spending the effort to succeed.
Okay. More spirits pop, these ghosts with like 2 or 3 bones each to their name, pop again out of the ground, grasping for you, both of you dodging out of the way.
Try harder.
And he's going to use a second attack to do the exact same thing. I need avoid checks
Golly.
from both of you
Okay.
again.
2.
Oh,
No!
I know.
No!
it's an 8.
2 is a success. Anyone can still help if they can justify what they do to do so.
I'm gonna help.
How?
Just lifting my hand, I'm going to start just kind of starting to enact the idea that he has, just start to sink the ground a little bit under Garm to loosen his concentration.
All right. As you can see, Lionel, you're running forwards, and a full ghost emerges out of the ground. Big, bulky, up like 2 or 3 times taller than you are, ready to stop you. And as Garm falters, the ghost looks up at Garm. Oi, you all right? And Lionel, you just dart between the ghost's legs.
Awesome.
All right, that is the wolf's turn, and it is now going to give chase. It is going to move its 2 zones, and its huge, enormous bulk is now literally on top of, over both Lionel and Amber. Mechanically, what this means is there's a large creature in your zone, so you 2 can do anything except attack with your action. It's too crowded in here to do any reasonable attacks. You can easily just move out of that zone first, turn around, and then attack. That's fine. You just have to move out first.
Interesting. If one of us moves, then the other one will just be able to attack just outright.
No. Then if one of you moves, then the other one is still in the crowded zone.
Oh, it's just if there's someone like on top of you, basically.
Yeah. If there's a large
Okay.
creature on top of you, or if there's too many
Yeah.
people packed inside to a tight space. Yeah.
I see.
And it is both of your turns. Who would like to go first this round?
I think Lionel will quickly kind of somersault forward to get out of range of the wolf, kind of ducking kind of between his the front legs, and is going to grab out of his backpack like a little slingshot and just grab it and aim for Garm's eye, if possible, just to try and blind him if possible.
Okay. Are you making this a check to attempt to blind Garm, or are you doing an attack that will deal damage?
I'm attempting to cause a condition
Okay.
more than cause damage.
Got it. So this is a check to blind a giant wolf with a slingshot. Go
Yes.
ahead and roll your check for that.
That's a 10.
You roll underneath the wolf's legs, quickly fumble for the slingshot. Nope, that's the wrong. Nope, got the slingshot. Okay, quick, load it, and you pull and release way too quickly, and it just goes straight up. You hear it thunk against some branches and fall to the ground 10 feet to the side.
Jeez.
All right, that is Lionel's turn. Amber, you're up.
Did Amber fall into a tunnel or just into a vitral hole? Where is
Looking
she
down
now?
there, there's with that one from Trent, this is a whole tunnel system.
As much as she wants to get back to the crowd, this may be the safer option. I think she's gonna call out to everyone Oh, we should make it back to the crowd. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I don't
What's
think we're
she
gonna
gonna do?
outrun him. I don't think
No,
we're
it's
gonna
a
outrun him.
giant wolf. We're not.
Yeah.
outrunning this.
So Amber's just gonna be like, "Victual tunnel, everyone! I don't think he can fit." And she's gonna drop down into the tunnel.
And you all see her disappear into it. And you're down there. It's the exact same kind of tunnel system you saw before. Tree roots sticking out of the walls, dirt along the floor, walls, and ceiling, and 3 or 4 different smaller tunnels branching off. Enough space down here for all 4 of you, though. Next
Thank
up,
goodness.
Trent and Vera.
Trent, are you down to go first or me? This
Yeah, I'll
time?
go. I can go first for this.
Okay.
Going to do a slight readjustment of the plan, but knowing like, okay, Amber got into the tunnels. Good. We're all going, and I'm going to attempt to open up a hole for the three remaining of us to drop into the tunnels.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is definitely going to require a check. And since you're trying to open up 3 different holes simultaneously, this is going to be pretty difficult. I'm going to say this is going to need a 2 or lower.
Please. It's so good to be with Earth rolls.
You guys do.
Let's
Yes!
go.
And with a 2, you focus hard and you can envision it in your head, and you feel for a split second your spirit, a spirit, become one with the earth around you. And you ask it nicely to move aside for your friends to pass. And it does. And all 3 of you drop about 5 feet onto the ground below, into these sinkholes. Vera, it is your turn.
Vera would be like, whoa! And she would fall down to the bottom of the hole. She would be looking over, trying to track down and follow everyone else to meet up with them and follow on their way out.
You can see Amber through one hallway, and you can still feel that connection you have with the infection inside the wolf.
Yeah, use your action to do an infection.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that would be a good idea.
And
gotta
with
roll
that,
for that.
you concentrate and send out another signal to the poison inside Mr. Mayor Garm. And again, none of you can see it, but you hear another howl of pain as the wolf takes 1 more point of damage. It is now the wolf's turn.
Maybe the witch can get rid of this thing. Besides, I've been craving pork.
And you hear him start to bound away. And he is running towards the other battle between the witch, Gullen, and Rat. That is his
Are we out
turn.
of combat? Oh, okay.
That is up to you. I will give everyone a chance to remain in combat. Mechanically, you could just sit here and hope that Vera's infection will be able to do enough damage to the wolf before it gets to the witch and save Garm from here, or you can get out and try to stop him. Sorry, not save Garm, save Gullen, the boar.
Yeah, I think if Vera can hold on to that power, I think you're doing a lot of damage there, Vera. I can see it. Keep it up.
I'm doing my very best.
Amazing.
I mean, I could try to be a distraction or like hold him back from going further.
If anyone would be a good distraction. and I'd rather not have Gullin or Rat get hurt.
Yeah, I don't think I want to pull them into this. But since I do have the infection already, I could try to jump on him and hold him down.
Or we could play whack-a-mole.
Oh, that's actually a good idea, Trent.
All right, are we in favor of keeping him here? Because if we are, I would like to try to use a reaction.
Well, has he already bounded away, or do we
He
have a
has
chance
bounded away. He is currently 2 zones away. He's still close enough where you
Okay.
could stop him.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Midnight.
Uh,
All right. After the wolf's turn is Lionel and Amber first.
Okay, is the plan that we want to go after the wolf in the Vitra tunnels?
Yeah, I think I kind of want to make sure that he doesn't go after Gullin, because I don't, even with all the extra, like, the damage that is being done, I'd rather know for sure that they aren't going to get hurt.
yeah, we should go after the wolf.
Then Amber is going to do what she can to find the tunnels that will follow his trajectory.
Okay, go ahead and make a check to try to locate which tunnel you need to follow.
Okay.
I'll spend an effort to help out.
Okay.
All right.
So that gives me.
You will need to spend 2 effort to help.
I will go ahead and spend 2 effort to help.
What does that give me? An extra die?
Yeah.
Okay. A 7. That was the best roll. I got an 8 and a.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, you get 1 effort back, but you're not sure which tunnel is the best one to follow. You look down one of them, but it immediately turns left. You might have to go over ground if you want to move this turn to catch up.
All right. Are we sure we're going after them?
I'm sure.
100%. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will spend my movement trying to get out of the hole and get as far as I can.
All right, go ahead and give me a movement check to climb out of the hole. It's not very difficult. This is only a 6.
3.
Perfect. Easily, you clamber up the wall using tree roots as hand and footholds and get out of the hole. And you begin running after the wolf that you can see not that far ahead of you. Lionel.
Let me think. I am a climber. I don't know if that. Well, I guess I'm just gonna use my movement and my action just to like try and like move forward through the tunnels. Is basically.
Through the tunnels?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to require an action to determine which direction is best. This would
Okay.
Your survival would definitely apply here, though.
Okay. Cool. That's good to know. And that's a D6. It's a 4. 4's the number of the night for me.
Is a success. It is. Amber was right, at least. It's not the tunnel straight ahead. You have a good feeling about this one. You duck right, and immediately you can see almost a straight shot, and you begin like running down this tunnel, almost directly underneath Amber, who's running on the ground above. And you use all your movement you can to get as far as you can. Right?
And I think Lionel can like feel like as he's going through the tunnels, he can also feel like the reverberations of like the footsteps above on like the earth.
Mm-hmm. You can see little pebbles and dust being shaken down from the ceiling as this 2-ton animal runs across the ground above.
Yeah.
Brent and Vera.
Oh, did you say Vera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Vera will try to head over. She's not exactly going to pull out entirely, like, out of the vitriol. She's just going to keep a close eye with her infected power attached to the wolf, and just keep a good eye and seeing if he's still, like, weakening or getting even more weaker as he goes ahead by being affected. She's
This
not going to rush into
green
it.
collar of veins that you've placed inside him pulses once again, and you can see him as he runs. He staggers. His knee, one of his legs scrapes across the rocky ground, but he continues going. He takes another point of damage.
We're close. We're getting closer. Everyone, he's staggering.
Alright, Trent's gonna try to do something dumb. I'm going to run as fast as I can to where I see like Lionel running. And as soon as I hit my maximum on that, I'm going to pop my head out of the vitriol and just yell at the wolf, "Hey, you big furry coward! I'm over here!"
All right, you run and easily find another hole. You almost like run up the wall, up the side of it, pop your head out like with your hands like this. What's the drawing? Something was here.
Gilroy.
Gilroy was here. That's right. And you just look up with your nose over the top and shout at the wolf, taunting it. Go ahead and make a check to convince the wolf to come after you instead.
Also, when my life is in danger, we're rolling 3. Cool. That's good. Just can't do that when it's not, me getting ripped in half. That's great.
The wolf immediately turns around, this shit-eating grin on its face, like this is exactly what it wanted.
Again, spirits!
And I need Amber, Trent, and Lionel as the 3 that were running after the wolf to please make avoid checks. I think you're muted, Andre.
Oh, I dropped my die.
3.
A 3.
3, we all got 3s?
We all got 3s.
Everybody got 3s. The ghosts cannot get a hand on any of you to save their life. And the wolf starts to get angry.
I said, pay me your debts.
Another round of avoid checks for you 3 as the ghosts now, you can see their faces as they pop out of the ground, panicked, terrified of this creature as they scramble to grab you.
It's a 4.
4. A grimace from
got it.
Javante.
Got an 8, which is a critical fail, but I don't have enough effort to use my lucky.
You feel, Hameen, this warm pulse on your cheek go cold for a moment as a ghost's hand wraps around your foot. Brent?
I got a 6.
That is also a failure. Both of you take 1 point of damage.
No.
Oh, I'm not looking good, fam. Oh,
Oh, man.
it's okay.
Lionel,
it's okay.
you succeeded. You succeeded
Okay,
on
great.
this, Lionel. You're fine.
Yeah.
Those of you that did take damage, Amber and Trent, you both get 1 point of effort back for the failed check. And both of you now have the wound ghost hands. All movement requires a check.
Ooh.
As
God.
these ghosts are trying to hold you back. Half of them still underground. Every single step you take is going to have to pull them through dirt. That
For
is the
flavor,
wolf's
Trent
turn.
is still in the Kilroy was here position.
Yeah.
One of the ghost hands just grabs his head and pushes him back down. All right, that is the wolf's turn. It has stopped its chase and has turned to face the four of you yet again. Lionel and Amber, who would like to go first?
Oh man, Amber, you have anything you want to do specifically?
You go first. I think it makes more sense because I'm kind of tied up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Can I do a recall check to see if I can remember anything Golan has told us about the wolf that we might have forgotten, maybe?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. It's D8. That's a 3.
You remember the legend of the wolf. You know that this wolf's past is that it makes deals with all sorts of creatures. It revels in the debts that others that it gets to hold over others. And there's something about those debts that you can see in these ghosts. These are souls that it has collected through making these deals.
I think upon remembering the myth, we'll just like stop and be like, "Wait, stop! I'll make you trade."
Its eyes immediately go wide, and you can see this little bit of drool come out of its mouth.
A trade.
Oh, I will give you my backpack full of various trinkets and baubles in exchange for leaving us alone and leaving and well, you were elected.
What could you possibly give me that I don't already have?
I could give you a library card.
Love it.
Go ahead, and this isn't an action. Your action was the recall check, but I will allow this for sure. Go ahead and make another check to convince the wolf to leave you alone in exchange for a library card.
Okay. So 1!
Nice.
Fall to the power
Wow.
of books, bitch.
The power of reading!
Reading rainbow, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Arthur really knew what he was talking about. He said
Yeah.
library card isn't hard. Isn't hard when you have a library card. Having fun isn't hard.
A library card. Access to all of that knowledge, that magic buried beneath Trollberg. Not even the mayor's office gets such access.
But you have to stop. And you still have to abide by late fees.
You have a deal.
Do we shake hands or?
The adrenaline begins just very slightly to subside as the wolf transforms back into himself, into the large, beefy man that is Mr. Garm, still wearing his well-tailored three-piece suit, still has pulsing green veins around his neck. He's going to look at you, Vera, indicating those veins.
Okay. I guess a deal is a deal. But if you do not hold up this deal, I will be back to infect you.
Don't worry. I know witches are true to their word.
Okay. Vera will walk up to the wolf, getting ready to cast the infect spell again. Wait a second.
I have a struggle.
Oh.
What?
My struggle is
no.
hoarder.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my god.
Oh, why
my
did I
God.
do this?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, I have
For
to
the
succeed on a
benefit
difficulty
of-
3 check.
For the benefit of the audience, I will read it out of the rule book. You cannot willingly trade or give away equipment unless you succeed a difficulty 3 check to do so.
Oh.
Oh my god. What are the chances?
No pressure.
Are we about to have character development?
As the green veins beneath Mr. Garm's neck fade, because it's been too long since Vera last pulsed the infection. The infection no longer has hold on him. Mr. Garm reaches down towards Lionel, and Lionel hesitates.
Can I help? I have 2 effort.
Absolutely, you can help.
Okay, cool. That's
I'll-
great.
I'll just say to Lionel, I'll just be like, "It's okay. You can do this. You have to let go of it."
The first one was a 4. It's teasing me.
Remember,
Come on.
you can stack helps. Multiple people can help on a single roll if you have
roll.
effort left over.
I do have 1 effort left over.
You need 2 in order to help.
Oh.
Dang. That's a 3!
Let's
Oh!
go!
Character development!
You see Lionel like holds out the library card like trembling a little bit, and then like as like the wolf like hole punches his canine through it, you see Lionel has like a little bit of like a grip on it, and then like I think the wolf would like tug at it a little bit, and then like Lionel would just like let go.
As you let
Yeah.
go, the feeling of panic almost immediately subsides. That library card is no longer yours.
Well,
No more chasing you four. That is a price I am very much willing to pay for the knowledge buried beneath the city. Thank you, Lionel. You are most kind. Now, if you don't mind, I have a city to run. Mayor Garm turns on his heel and starts walking back towards the crowd. And with that, as you all watch him disappear into the trees, we're going to take our break. If you've been watching with us for a while, don't forget to hydrate, stretch, do what you need to, but make sure you're back here in 10-15 minutes, probably at the top of the hour, for the conclusion of Hilda in Sagas. See you in a sec. Welcome back, everybody, back to our finale. Having not necessarily defeated, but come to an understanding with the wolf, Mr. Garm, Mayor Garm. Our heroes went their separate ways. Fortunately, the mayor saw fit to call off the witch, and Gullin and Rat are still alive and kicking, though they live a secluded and lonesome life now, each of them individually, on the run from the wolf. Over the last year since this battle took place, the city has begun to change. The Sparrow Scouts still hold their meetings, and that is where we will begin. 1 full year has come round, and you are back at the first Sparrow Scout meeting of the spring. You can see Leader Hawk standing more tired than usual, presiding over this group of children. The four of you, now much closer friends than you were a year ago, go to your usual picnic table at this same park. The same park where you fought the wolf. The same park where he was elected mayor. And every time you come back here, you look into the woods, and every now and then you can glimpse some of the churned earth that Trent left behind during the attack. We pick up just as Vera steps out of her mom's car. Fortunately, back into child size. It was only a night's sleep that needed to remove this wound, this time lapse in Vera's age. So it was a very, very temporary thing. All she needed was a good night's sleep. So Vera comes running up to the table with the three of you. But you all seem more tired than usual. The city has been seeing the effects of the mayor's influence. There are fewer spirits around. You can feel it in the air. Both Trent and Amber's luck spirit, Hamin, are still here. But they are always weak and tired. Amber, you can feel Hamin even now just pulsing faintly, like a heartbeat against the side of your neck. Vera has as much energy as usual, though. And you all see her coming running up to your picnic table.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
Hello, Vera.
Oh, you guys look tired. Are you guys okay?
I'm alright, I guess. Just didn't get a lot of sleep, I guess. How has the library been these past few weeks?
I'm gonna roll a die and see. It's been, usually the library is quiet. Like, that's just the stereotype of all libraries, is that they're quiet. But even in that silence lately, there's been a tension in the air. And Mayor Garm darkens the doorway of the library quite often, coming in, flashing his bright purple library card and making his way down into the bowels of the witch's tower.
Ew. Yeah, it's been alright. Dom was at the library last night. It was just past hours, because he can do that as mayor. You know.
Ben's just rolling some dice on the table.
Well, you guys look like you need a good, nice rest.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, maybe it won't be a too active day at the Spirit Scouts today. Maybe we'll have a simple, nice, easygoing day for everyone to enjoy and just relax.
Mm, I think you may have jinxed it.
Hopefully not. He like fist bumps Trent's shoulder, but like notices he's like limpy and sleepy. Yeah.
What have we been doing in Sparrow Scouts recently?
Much of the same. It's been a lot of outdoorsy things, thankfully. It looks, by the look of the Raven leader, today is another trash day.
I think Lionel is a lot more grateful for trash days and crafting stuff than originally expected. I think he's acclimated to kind of the flexibility of like the activities changing from day to day. But still feels a little bit of like, oh, we're not doing anything like super outdoorsy, I guess. It's just kind of community service stuff, but that's fine, you know. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Amber, you see Amber's badges all seem to have a similar theme that she's gotten over the year of plants and herbology and all that sort of like that type of outdoorsy stuff. And you know she's probably recluded a little bit into spending more time with her plants than she has been with her friends. She's kind of become a little bit more introverted than she once was.
Oh. Oh dear.
And takes one of the dies that he was rolling, and he like tosses it until it falls and rolls onto the ground. And you see him surreptitiously like reach his hand under the table and move it as the die rolls back up and back onto the table, as he's taken to carving some small like stones and rocks into just little items.
And you've got to be careful, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be. I just also need to practice.
Raven leader blows their whistle. Tweet! All right, everyone, gather round. It's another trash day, your favorite. Remember, if you find anything cool, you get to keep it, but make sure you're not stealing anything. All right, come and get your bags.
Everyone visibly turns to Lionel.
I think you all would notice as well within the past few months that Lionel's backpack has become like a lot heavier. Not necessarily bigger, but heavier. As I think they're not necessarily the most important books, or like anything that like Garm would like get anything out of, but definitely is like keeping more of like favorite books on his person in case anything were to happen at the library.
You guys remember last year when we had a competition on who could pick up the most trash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
was
like
a
I'd
lot
ever
of fun.
forget.
You want to do
Wow.
that again?
Be like old times.
You know I'm down. How about this time, though? You guys want to switch teams this time?
I like that.
Okay, me and Amber and Trin and Lionel.
Do it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I believe me and Amber are gonna ace it.
Yeah.
I haven't been losing my touch at all, just to let you know.
I see. So we're in for a competition again.
Nah, not really. I'm just excited.
You know I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah,
I know you're too tired to be competitive right now. But
Yeah.
either way, I'm not gonna let up. I'm still gonna aim to win.
All right. Do we roll?
Yes. So the teams are Lionel and Amber.
Lionel and Trent.
Lionel
yes,
and
I don't try.
because they're
All right,
switching
all
it
right,
up
Lionel
this
and
time.
Trent versus Vera and Amber. All right. The team with the lower total on their rolls will win.
Cool.
Cool. I'm sorry, fam.
I'm also sorry.
I'm sorry, Vera. You chose the wrong partner.
Who'd you
Oh
get?
no!
Everybody's so confident.
Everybody loves their roles.
All right. Anybody
Um,
get a 1, 2,
Let's see.
3,
I got 3.
4? Okay, a 3 for Vera. 4, 5,
Oh my.
6,
Oh my.
7.
I got a 7.
7 for Trent. 8.
I got an 8.
Oh no!
Oh, my.
What did Amber get?
A 9.
Oh my god.
Wow!
No. Oh.
Everybody
we
comes
still
back with
win.
like, yeah, you definitely still win.
You still win, but I'm gonna ask you, Hope, why does Amber do such a bad job today?
She got distracted by weeds. She starts collecting the weeds and flowers that she sees instead of helping with the trash.
As you are collecting plants, recognizing specimens, and muttering their Latin names under your breath, you again come across a familiar specimen known as false wolfsbane. The same plant that you found the day you met these friends.
Sphera. Very serendipitous, isn't it? That everything seems the same, even though everything's so different.
Yeah, you are right about that. But at the same time, we're also falling behind. Why are you picking up flowers? We're running behind!
Sorry, I forgot.
Come on, hurry up!
Okay. She's gonna like stuff the weeds and stuff like into her pockets and try to help with the trash.
You spend pretty much all day, again, well after sundown, or slightly after sundown, before coming back to meet with the Sparrow Scouts. No alleyways this time, but you do see Rat as you're on your way back. Rat the squirrel peeks out from the branches of a tree. Hey guys! How's it going?
Rat,
It's Rat.
how are you doing?
Oh, you know, scraping a living.
You think
You
it's
four all
not
right?
safer? I mean, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
It's been a year. How have you been doing?
It's, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been kind of hard. You know,
Yeah.
the wolf has been, you know, he got what he wanted, his territory expanded, and he runs the whole city now. He's starting to look towards expanding outwards if the rumors are true. I'm not really looking forward to that. There's been some weird
Well-
things happening in the city lately. Like I'm sure you noticed when we had that troll problem a couple months ago. Did you see the big one? The one that was like taller than the wall? It was huge.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrifying. I immediately ran to the other side, but apparently it all turned out okay.
That's great to hear. I wish we took him out. Expect him to do so much damage.
Yeah, they're still repairing that side of the city.
I
Gullen's
feel
doing
like such
well.
a.
He decided
that's
to
good.
move out. I haven't seen him in a while, but he left the city. He's starting to live out in the wilderness, make a living in a new spot. He comes back now and again. We have regular meetings just outside the North City gate. He's doing all right.
I'm sorry. I thought what I was doing was.
No, it is not. How could anyone possibly say it's your fault?
Oh, I gave
You-
him the library card, thinking that would be like just a, you know, a little bit of a concession, but it didn't really. I don't know.
Trent, you see Trent like nervously rub. He still has the scars from the bite, and he nervously rubs it. I don't think you did the wrong thing at all.
Besides, I mean, he can't stay mayor forever, right? That's what democracy is. Have to rerun. And maybe he'll lose, right?
All right. Yeah.
Or maybe I'll catch him off guard one day and get him another affection. You never know.
But I'm glad you and Gullen are not up a creek.
Well, technically, Gullen is up a creek. He lives really close to one.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Well, I'll be sure to keep in touch. Yeah, you can probably find me digging around in some trash cans if you want to talk. I'm always down to hang out with my favorite kiddos.
I'm gonna hand Rat
lovely.
an apple from my backpack.
Oh, thanks. He grabs it with his mouth to carry it. All right. Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Squirrel scampers back up the branch of the tree. And you begin making your way back to the park. When you get there, there's a commotion.
Mhm.
It's only Sparrow Scouts and Leader Hawk. And Leader Hawk is trying to yell over the commotion. Calm down, everybody, calm down. It's okay, don't worry about it, nothing's the matter. And you hear a voice pierce through the crowd. Of course something's the matter. What? How can you look around this city and not think something's the matter? None of you are listening to me. Nobody. I'm gonna go find someone who will. And a girl about your age comes running out of the crowd. Bright teal blue hair waving in the wind behind her. You four don't think everything is okay, do you? And as all four of you exchange glances with each other, that is where we will end. Hilda in Sagas.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Ah, yes!
The title character.
You got to meet the main characters!
Oh, she'll do something about it. There's no way that Hilda won't be able to help.
Yeah.
You know, crossover episode, we all gang together and we both defeat it together.
Yes.
That would be amazing. Well, thank you all for joining us, you viewers, whether you're watching us live or you're watching this VOD afterwards. This has been, honestly, one of the most fun miniseries I've ever run. It was an absolute joy to tell this story with these people. Thank you all for enjoying it with us. And, of course, thank you to all of my players. This would not be possible without you. This whole collaborative experience has been amazing.
Thanks for running it, and thanks
Thank
for
And thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for making the game.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Yeah,
do that,
literally.
didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did.
Very fun.
All right, those of you watching live, make sure you catch us Monday evening. The Kickstarter for Sagas will be launched live here on this channel. If you want to come hang out with us, it's not going to be just me. It's going to be me and the entire team behind Sagas. Our editor, our layout designer, our artist, and our project manager. I knew I was forgetting one. We're all going to be hanging out, fielding questions, just, vibing, having a good time, and we will launch the Kickstarter while we're live on stream. Very excited for it. Not nervous at all. I think it's going to be a fantastic time. So if you're available, I would love to see you come hang out and chat with us. With that, we will do our outros. Please, Andre, tell us what you're going to be up to in this here beginning of 2024. What have you got on the docket?
Yeah, so you can always catch me at my website, andrerivera.art, where you can see a bunch of stuff happening. This year, I've got a bunch of things going on. I've got the Adamless award-winning Starfinder podcast and actual play is continuing through this year. I'm actually recording season 3 of Streets of Gotham right now. Tragedy of Theologian will be returning soon. And I'll probably be releasing some games and RPGs throughout the year. As well as I'm going to be returning to streaming solo for video games and art and whatever I feel like doing. So if you want to follow me on my Twitch as well, that's Andre Rivera Art on Twitch as well. And that's where you can find me.
I'll certainly be tuning into that when I can. Always a good time to hang out with you, Andre. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me, Dennis.
Yeah. How about Hafu? You're doing things, right?
Uh-huh. Currently am always in the background of doing voice acting arts and more content producing. Like, I participate a lot in content making and making my own edits so far with my own gameplay audios as well. That I may also have a secret game coming out very soon, so I'm not making sure I'm gonna spoil that, but that is something I'm looking forward to. And as said in the beginning, you can always find me on Twitter at Hafupan. And always just known, I am known for webtoons, comics, video games, and soon maybe even commercials. Who knows?
Ooh, exciting. Thank you for joining us, Hafu. It was an absolute pleasure.
Of
How
course.
about you, Hope?
It was an honor.
I know I know Hope's always got stuff boiling in the background, some pots on the back burner.
Yes. Follow me on the Twitters at the Hope Lavelle to figure out see all the stuff that's going on. But mostly, starting Wednesday, we start our season 2 of Misfits of Alceta, which is a D&D 5e game that I dungeon master on the That's How We Roll channel. A really great group of players. The story has been fantastic, and it's only going to get more exciting from here. You can also catch me playing an 80-year-old adventuring grandma on Children of Erte with Deborah Ann Wool. It's another D&D 5e game on the Demiplane RPG channel every Tuesday. So come check those out. That's a really fun game. Super pro guys, players. It's a lovely story. It's not like anything you've probably ever seen before. So yeah, Deborah Ann Wool has just made an incredible world and an incredible game. So come check it out. And I think that's kind of it for now.
Well, I'm going to be checking both of those out for sure, following very closely. Both of those casts, as far as I've seen, have been phenomenal. All right. And last but certainly not it is time to end the series. Last but certainly not least, Javante, you're always doing something.
I am indeed. You can actually catch me Monday on the Arclight Court channel, in which we'll be going back to Power Rangers Arcanites. I go back to playing Dior, the Black Arcanite Ranger, which is a great time. Also, at some point in the coming months, I'll be in another Power Rangers game with Pluto Cleric, where I'll be playing the Pink Fey Ranger. And further down the line again, I'll be in another Power Rangers game with Alec the Bard.
Arclight Court has really had his influence on the space, hasn't he?
But also, I will be running a few of my own games, including I'll be putting a casting call up in April, but I'll be having teasers coming in for Apocalypse to see if everyone who survived from Inferno can survive through the end part of Revelation in a 5e romp. So that's happening as well.
That's going to be fun. One last time, I'd like to thank you viewers and you players. This could not have been done without everybody that's here. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And remember, everything is going to be okay. Good night, everybody.